turn the lights out and it's dim, it's dark. Try to turn the lights out in the evening and try to walk into your apartment and you'll bump into so many things, break many things. Try to do that and it's foolish. But if you have the Word of God and you use this wisely, heeding every command, following it closely, and many times rather than watching others violated, why don't we first start looking in our hearts to see how we violate, willfully or unwillfully, the Word of God. It was what transformed me and millions of other people, I'm sure. So do you turn to it like a lamp, like a light? Do you love it when the Lord proves His words? Or have you stopped proving the Word after 1,000 testimonies in your Christian walk? Oh, I still get the joy of the Word being proven true in my life. I'd like to one day say to my grandchild, Julie's future child, that my Bible has the words T and P in every verse, tested and proven, especially the promises. But the Lord also tests and proves the Word when I violate it, when I stray away from it. Pride precedes destruction. Sometimes I see that too when I leave the mantle of humility. You know, when you're a minister of the Word of God and a teacher and you're around Bible students who are just baby Christians in the Word, falling all over and looking up to you as a teacher, it's easy. Sometimes the enemy comes in and says, don't you know the Word more than they do? And if you start believing it, and you don't go to the Word as a mirror, as your barometer, as your measure of your walk in the Lord, it's easy to lose it. That's why daily we bend before the Lord, because only He is perfect. We are all imperfect. Only He is faithful. We are not faithful. That's what the Word says. And when you know the Word of God and have applied it in your life, and it is lodged in your heart, it's very hard for Satan to take it away. Because you have applied it and proven it and believed it. That's why I love being with Christians who love the Word of God. There is a certain commonality. For example, even as we stay in the apartment of our brother Kokwi, and we saw the details of how he just made it a home, loving home for the ministers who come to visit. I see how he believed in the Word of God that says, bless the family of God. He will reward you even if it's just a cup of water that you give. We are not like the rest of the world. We are different because we go by what the Word says and believe in it and change our lifestyle, even our decisions. Our activities, our choices will now be based on the Word. Sin or goodness, we choose the good path. We choose the good path. And sometimes when we become Christians, it's no longer a choice between what's good and what's not good. It's a choice between what is good, what is better, what is best. And the best is our gold standard. Do not settle for anything less than the best in the will of God. So now I go to my testimony after I premised it with the importance of the Word of God. And I will entitle this, How to Seek the Will of God